Hello, folks. This is a good track for, how I'm feeling. It's pretty low energy. But I am there, the KQ from Washington. And we have a couple of dragons to track down. Hello, Saria. Yeah, I may end up, taking the weekend off. I'm not sure. We'll see. But, hello, greetings, etc. Hope you're all well. I am, as always, Isaac KQ from Washington, and there will be some Lunar here soon. Yeah, we're not playing Blue Dragon, and we're not playing Dragon Quest. Although, I saw that they're re-releasing Dragon Quest VII again. Like, it's, I think, the second or third time they've re-released that game. And they're doing something that's making me actually very excited about it. Which is that they have little, like, diorama figures. And they actually scanned them in. So the 3D models are actual, like, they were like actual physical models. And I love when games do that. They look so goofy. They look so fucking goony. They're still all designed by Akira Toriyama. So they're these little doofy looking fuckers. I don't have a web browser over here. But, like, if I real quick swap over here, I just want to show you guys these, like, you can see that these are, like, scanned figurines. They have that scanned figurine look. And they just look so goony. I love them. Like, I can't tell if they actually scanned, like, the boat model and all, too. Or, you know, any of this other stuff. But it's just... it all looks so good. And here's, like, the obligatory battle scene. And I wonder if the enemies are scanned, too. I don't know. I was not here for this at first. And then I saw some screenshots and I was like, wait a fucking minute. That looks great. I don't know. And, you know, if you scroll down to the comments, the first comment or two is like, you know, why does the art look so bad? And I want to kill these people with rocks. Like, I'm not even gonna moderate it. I want to kill them with rocks. Preferably, like, volcanic hard rocks. Obsidian, maybe. I think that would work well. Anyway, we've got some Lunar to play, speaking of coming out of volcanoes right now. We are down to 7 seconds on the timer. I wasted a bunch of time talking about Dragon Quest, but you know what? I'm happy about that. So, let's go ahead and start up the game. I mean, it just goes to show. Anything that you think is cool and unique and awesome, somebody can come take a shit on. So, you have to jam it up their ass before they can shit. And preferably kill them doing it. My controller is not powered on. Why not? There it is. Okay. I miss the PlayStation Snake, or whatever the fuck that thing is. The P that's attached to an S. I miss the PlayStation penis. Anyway, I understand Nintendo had some kind of advertising thing, and, like... There's that and, like, the Mega Man Star Force collection, and that's all I care about, really. But they announced some stuff. Nice work. Have you announced which indie creators you're gonna crush out of fucking existence yet, Nintendo? Have you announced, you know, the slate for the week? Anyway. I think I need to sell some stuff before we leave town. Walk through Myriad and make your way into the Stadius Zone. That's where you'll find the Shrine of the Blue Dragon. Good luck, Alex. Cause I can tell you're gonna need it! Yeah, they're releasing a collection of all of the Mega Man Star Force games. So it's like 7 games, but there's only 3 of them in there, because of all the different versions. I don't think I need a fortune ring, but look how much it sells for. It must be worth something. So maybe I'll keep it. Is any of this stuff any good for anyone? No, I think we'll wait until we cross the bridge. But yeah, the Star Force game, it's gonna be interesting seeing them release a collection of the Star Force games. Because I remember the Star Force games primarily as, like, they would always make you interact with the DS screen. Like, you would have to touchscreen gimmick your way through the game. And, like, how are they gonna do that? What are they gonna do with that on other systems? Mega Man Touch Detective. I'm not gonna lie. I've occasionally thought about, like, what if you did a Mega Man game where his copy ability, he could just copy anything in the environment, like certain properties of it. Like, you touch a pencil and, you know, you can write with his hand now. Or you touch ice and he's cold now. And I don't know if Mega Man is the correct character for that, but I feel like that's something, isn't it? Like, somebody could do something with that. I'm probably misremembering, like, somebody very obvious has done something with that. Mega Man 04 kind of does it. Ooh, cool. But no, there's gotta be a game where, like, you can touch things and use their elemental property. Kirby? Am I thinking of Kirby? I don't know! Oh, okay, you just come storming straight in, alright. Anyway, in conclusion, video games have so much potential. There are so many ideas and potential ideas. And it's great. Alright, everybody get clobbered by the bugs. Oh, well, alright. We've really built up. I remember them doing that and nearly killing us. Never mind.
Check this out.
Oh, we hit 2 and it wasn't even effective. I love it. Anyway, Alex has 3 swings now. That's hot. Is hot the word I was looking for? Oh, well. Yeah, I'm just gonna cure Mia.
Althena, lend me your power!
Wow! Yeah, anyway. Apparently the Mega Man Star Force thing wasn't actually even in the Nintendo Direct. Like, they announced it afterwards. There are a bunch of people on my timeline, like, hey, wait, where the hell was this? Somewhere. That is so Mega Man. God. Is Mega Man the least respected headliner series in the world? I think it has to not be, but I can't think... what was a big, huge series that gets less respect now? Castlevania? Castlevania's gotta be right up there. The biggest series to make people ask that question about it. It really feels like it. Everybody gets smacked by bugs. Yeah, I gotta go with either, like, Castlevania or some of the really old, like, Ultima Wizardry, the antiques that were building blocks. And I guess that makes sense because that's how it goes. Like, the childhood favorites of one generation become building blocks for the next, but they also crumble into obscurity. On the way down. Can I, like, put you guys to sleep so you'll stop hurting me?
Special delivery.
No, did nothing. Thanks, Nash. Klonoa's kind of a special case because I don't feel like anybody paid that much attention to Klonoa, honestly. I don't know. And never Klonoa. What was the post I saw on social? There was a post I saw. That was along the lines of, like... Yeah, here it is. Banjo-Kazooie sold around 3 million units. You know what else sold that much? Croc, Legend of the Gabos. But you hear so much more about Banjo-Kazooie than Croc. And... I don't know. I feel like that's not right somehow. I feel like some foundational series just don't get their due. And... there is nothing I will ever be able to do about that. I have no influence. Nintendo influencers have all the influence. And that makes me poop my pants. Mega Man 2 was a massive runaway success for selling 1 million copies. Yeah, I believe so. That'll fart over there ain't caught any fish for weeks. I feel plumb bad when I see a loser like that. I bet you know better than you think. What does that mean, Kyle? Get away from here, you greenhorns. You're scaring away all the fish. Even I can't work with people scaring away all the fish. You certainly are as rude as I would expect a tradesman to be. Okay. Thank you for the small burst of classism, Mia. Well, we can now cross the bridge and leave Meribia. Jeez, that moron was hitting on Mia before, but now he's trying to pick up another girl. Don't go say nothing about my love life, kitty cat. You know nothing about it. Yeah, right. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. Some fella done told me that the Blue Dragon Shrine is in some lake north of here. I went there to check it out, but all I found was some weird folks singing funny. Alex, we should head north of here and check that out. Yeah, we should. But first, there's a weapons store here. Even though they're both inventors, Might and Tabin are really different. Tabin makes his inventions for evil, but Might works for good. You know, even though Konami and Capcom both put out video games, no. They say Zenobi is ruled by the Magic Emperor. Tabin is helping the Magic Emperor too here. And who are you, ma'am? Good heavens, I'm so happy they finally fixed the bridge. If they broke, I wouldn't be able to take my weapons to Lytene to sell. Lytene? Don't tell them I told you, those people in Lytene are a mite strange. I don't know what you're trying to tell me, ma'am. Kitty says words to me, but I don't understand her. Great sword! A really good weapon! I fucking love... Lines like that are why I keep coming back to this game. A water mace. That's an improvement for Jessica. The Sage's Cane is an improvement for both of the mages. That's gonna be expensive. I'm gonna buy theirs first. Gonna go ahead and sell off the no, wait. The Blue Dragon. We're going somewhere where there's, ice. Let's keep the Fire Cane in reserve. Likewise, I think I'll just buy a greatsword for Kyle. And a bow for... oh. I could, but nah. Let's see. We should have... yeah, we have a fire sword. I'm gonna give that to Alex. I bet this is a good idea if we're going to, like, an ice cave. It always pays to check your elements. Okay, here is the other shrine. We're just gonna save real quick, and I want to show you folks, what it's like trying to get to the lady side of the hot springs. I heard there's someplace really cool inside the forest where the monsters are really strong. They're supposed to be so powerful you can't even scratch them. Well, they get a load of some Kyle action. I'll show them some scratching action. Wonder what kind of place the monsters could be guarding in here. It must be really great. So I don't think he's lying. I think these are really, very deadly. Let's try Dragon Anger on them. Just to, you know, see Dragon Anger in action. Hey, you can scratch them. Hey, they'll fucking kill you. And poison you in the process. Yeah, there goes Jessica. And there goes Alex. No Dragon Anger for us. Can we run? Sort of. So yeah, total party wipe if we hadn't managed to run with one character. And we can't get past it. Life sucks when you're choking on bush. So said we all in the 90s. Alright, I want to try a couple of things to get past here. One, spam all the most powerful attacks we have. Two, have Jessica use a particular skill. That's all predicated on us actually surviving. Which, you know... good luck. Can we turn one to stone, perhaps? Jessica has a spell that's Fear Litany. Drive away the enemy. It only works on one at a time.
Special
Perhaps
delivery.
it'll work. Stone doesn't work. And Alex is dead again before he can cast that spell.
In the name of the goddess!
Hey, Fear Litany works!
Summon elemental power!
Of course, you know, we're still gonna die, but Fear Litany works.
Check this out.
Oh, Kyle's dead. Nash is somehow still alive.
In the
Mia's
name of
dead.
the goddess!
Jessica's down. Nash just hit it. Yeah, okay. I love how a bird inside sticks its head up like what? Anyway, we're not getting in there right now. I think that's pretty clear. Yeah, this is why I remember the Forbidden Forest kicking my ass in. Oh, actually a few minutes. Something I've got to handle. I'll be back in just a second. I'm gonna leave you folks with the, world map music. Back in a moment. Apologies for that. I knew that if I just let that stuff sit, it would just sit out there all night, and, that would be unfortunate. The friend who was playing this at the time spent all night grinding to get through the forest while you weren't there. That is a slightly deranged... Where did they even go? Where do you go to grind for that? The forest. I guess it's like the Star Ocean 2 grinding trick, where you go into, the area to the west of Cross, and you just hope you survive a battle.
Are you ready to make some bad choices?
To the grinder. Hello, Penguin. Been a while since I've seen you. How you doing? Every battle you don't fucking die is another 5 levels. That's fair. What is that awful noise? Oh, sorry, that's me. Yeah, I had corn. Don't worry about it. Sounds kind of like a song, but whoever's playing it is a serious case of tone deafness. Do you think stuffing...
Where's my grave?
It launched into space
Why?
because we're not going to die.
It's true, we're not going to die. Do you think stuffing blades of grass into my ears would help stop the bleeding? What are you people talking about? This song is great. In fact, I'm gonna sing along. Brr. Thanks, Kyle. Now my ears and my nose hurt. It's quite enough of that, Kyle. Have you no shame? No? Have you met this man? Welcome to Lighton. The music you hear is being composed by the wind spirit itself. I wish you would come at a time when it was truly a melody instead of an excruciating cacophony. Monsters have made a home within the wind shrine and disrupted the music it produces. That's why our village is being bombarded by that horrific noise. Yes, this is a little Lighton. Little Lighton. Meow, meow. Looks like this little guy hates the music too, poor kitty. Anyway, hello, Penguin. Good to see you. Thank you for the, subscription. I have no idea what keeps bringing you back, but I'm glad you returned. I assume the hook brings you back. And on that you can rely. Oh, no, I don't have any weapons. The order forbids their sale within the village limits. I do, however, have plenty of armor available at reasonable prices. Ooh, armor at reasonable prices. Holy armor, holy shield. Yeah, I think we're good without this. And now you go unback to pass out at 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m., you must be lonely. Good night. I do think that the helmets are a good investment, though. Maybe not the rest of it, but the helmets definitely are. Thanks for coming. The melody of the wind, even the wind itself, are precious gifts from the goddess Althena. Does the fact the song is in Discord mean something that has happened to Althena? Yeah, Althena got banned from Discord. Wanted me to tell you. Welcome to the town of Lighton. It's no use. I've been trying to sing since I moved here, but I have the voice of a horse chipmunk. A horse chipmunk or a horse chipmunk? Because they're the two very different things. Everyone here has been patient, but I can tell they want to cover their ears whenever I open my mouth. I am Null and I love fish. Luna was right, singing is a lot harder than it seems. I don't want to hear this noise anymore. It's no fun at all. I want to sing all my favorite songs. All I can do is cry and wait for this noise to go away. Okay. I think I'm getting the message here. The wind of the valley flows into our shrine, and is reborn as a song of lightning. But the monsters in the shrine have wounded our sweet song. We cannot fight them and we cannot sing. I think this player got the point. That magnificent man over there is the Elder of Light, my husband, and he needs your help. In exchange, he can give the information you desire. I can see the questions already on your lips. There are questions on my lips? Ew. I'm just really captivated by this. It takes talent to compose this song. Who shot Mr. Burns? I did. It was me. It's the Green-Eyed Boy! I have waited many cycles of the Blue Star for your arrival in Lighton. But you have come here at the worst possible time. None of us can sing, none of us can express our joy. He's talking to you like he knows you, Alex. Alex, so that is your name. We never learned it in our dreams. Do you hear that awful music, Alex? Of course you do. It's coming from an ancient temple our ancestors built in the heart of a windswept valley near the village. Monsters have appeared in the temple and affected the music, and we don't have the resources to fight them. This village has lived in peace since it was built hundreds of years ago. We know nothing of combat. Caves filled with monsters. You've already cleaned out a few of those, haven't you, Alex? Yes, he has, and I'm sure he can clean this one out, too. But we don't have to waste time slaying mangy monsters for a hapless bunch of lounge singers. Not when we still don't know where to find the blue dragon. Ah, just as in the dream, you seek to become the Dragon Master. You don't need to go anywhere to find the blue dragon, Alex. We are its protectors. He can be summoned during only during our festival. But without our song, we can't get festive about anything. That makes our choice a whole lot easier. What do we do next, old man? There's an entrance to the shrine on the east side of the village. Go inside and explore until you find the place where our song is created. Restore it, and return here. Our village is in chaos since the song was changed. We can't work, we can't play, and we can barely speak. The people of Lighton cannot survive much longer without song. Alright, let's go fix their down music. Hello, Shateri. We be opening the shrine door, Green-Eyed Boy. Now you've got to bring back our missing joy. We've been helping you any way we can. Kill all them monsters and you be the man. Why are you Rastafarian? Like, what the fuck possessed working designs to... Okay, never mind. Let's go in. We opened doors, Elder said, but monsters not come out. Why they not come out? You going into the shrine, huh? Yeah, that's a great idea. Might as well get them used to the taste of humans. It's really dark in there, and the place is so old the floor is starting to cave in, so take your time. Monsters will find you soon enough. Okay, thank you. So, this is another cave retexture. But, you know, the monsters have found us. The monsters are Giga Ants. They're gigantic. I'm sorry. Does this game love ants or does this game hate ants? Because you're always the time killing them. And if you're always the time killing ants, can you truly love them? Ooh, big hit. Good work. Good work, everybody. If you really love someone, you have to set them free of their mortal coil. It's true. Sometimes you just gotta do a swinging neck breaker for love. What a fucking line. I don't think Slave is helping. How about Ice?
Check this out.
Checking to see if any elements in specific hurt these guys. Not thunder, really, but it didn't not work. But they're more resistant to swords than they are to magic. Oh.
Summon elemental power.
Oh, ice. Ice, slippery. Ants are weak to ice. Write that. Ants are weak to rice? To ice. Write that down in your copybooks now. I can't speak tonight. Maybe rice is weak to ants. Has anybody ever thought about that?
Summon elemental power.
They're weak to each other. That's adorable. Now I feel a little bad. Oh, alright. I forget if I helloed at Chiteri, so hello Chiteri. I forget if I helloed at Flare, so hello Flare. You folks missed me geeking out about the Dragon Quest VII re-release. And you also missed me wondering if any series that is beloved is treated as an afterthought as much as Mega Man is. And like my only thought was like Castlevania. And I'm talking about foundational series. Yeah. Sarah said Klonoa too. Is Klonoa a foundational series that is beloved on the same level as Mega Man and Castlevania?
Summon elemental power.
Well, I'm prepared to accept that it is, and I just wasn't paying any attention. There are like 3 Klonoa games total. There's like 6 Klonoa games total, at least. It's just that we didn't get most of them. In the Bubsy Zone. Highway to the Bubsy Zone. Nothing goes wrong in the zone.
Check this out.
Congratulations, I managed to kill exactly the one ant that I was aiming my AoE at.
Summon elemental power.
So that was... Structural monolith that turns into last decades has been like Mega Man and Castlevania did. Alright, hit me up. What is your wild take here?
Check this out.
Oh, you were setting up. Now you're okay. I thought you had like a... I thought you were about to like pull out some humdinger. Like, I suggested Ultima Wizardry, but...
Summon elemental power.
Admittedly, you know, those are old people games. Now I'm thinking, like, what's a foundational JRPG series that's now a washed-up has-been? And I'm not gonna say Final Fantasy. Because it's not. I play it. I don't know. I don't know about that. Robe of Wisdom. Nash appears to be able to wear this. Why can Nash wear a robe made for smart people? So, this floor is obviously gonna break the second I step on it, right? Like, we can all see that, right? Yeah, just checking. So there's gonna be one treasure chest somewhere. Oh my god, okay. Fighting like Shumagorath. There's gonna be one... Mother. I feel like Mother was never intended to be a series. Like, I know for sure that, after Mother 3, Itoy was just like, nope, it's in your hands now.
Summon elemental power.
Actually, no, Fire Cane. Kinda wanna make a case for Mario, after Mario Odyssey, I'm sorry, no, I can't even begin to accept that. Like, the Mario series still inspires wonder among its target audience. Rapidly aging 30-year-olds. Of course, you can't talk about stuff like this in some ways. Like, if I see one more fucking YouTube video about how Legend of Dragoon is an underrated, unknown classic, I'm gonna absolutely shit my pants. Or possibly somebody else's pants. I haven't decided yet. Like, if the game sold 900 billion copies and is currently on the PlayStation Network for sale, it's not an underrated classic that nobody knows about. It's an underrated classic that nobody knows about, Chrono Trigger. Well, you know, I think the sequel was better. Radical Dreamers had some real ideas. It's a shame they never went anywhere. And if you're sitting there wondering what the hell I'm talking about, we'll get to that someday. But yeah, I don't know. There's a thing I'm trying personally to grow out of. Where every game that you like has to simultaneously be an underrated underdog and yet, like, a best-selling classic that defined the fucking generation. Metal Gear is in the Mega Man Castlevania niche. They just spent a lot of money to redo Metal Gear. Again. Or redo a Metal Gear, I guess. Like, Metal Gear... what do they fucking call it? Metal Gear, Omega?
Power of Athena.
Delta. I know it's a Greek letter. Just came out. Keep spending money to remake the games that don't need remaking. Well, that is a certifiable problem, I'll admit. I wish they would remake some games that do need remaking. Like, you know what made me sad recently? And... I know this is a long-ass tangent, but this is, you know... It's just me swishing through a dungeon. So... what made me sad recently is that there was this thing where people could, remake various, properties of some rights holder. And one of them was Fear Effect. And we went from, like, we're gonna get a brand new Fear Effect game to we're gonna get a big budget remake of a Fear Effect game to we just dumped the original Fear Effect on Steam in an emulation wrapper for $14. And Fear Effect is a very interesting survival horror game. It's a survival horror game that deals with gangsters fighting the Chinese mythological hells. And it sucks. It's full of instant kills. It's full of, some absolute bullshit. Fear Effect kind of sucks a little bit. If you know how to time the dodge rolls, you are invincible. I recognize that isn't a problem in today's Souls-like society. It's just, it's not what I would call a good
By the power of Athena.
anything. And I was really looking forward to seeing it be remade, because maybe they could do it better. And they're not going to. They're just going to dump the original in a wrapper. A game that really fucking sucks, but had ideas, thoughts, prizes, values, quite a lot of hatred. Hit me up. Quintet Songs on Planet Laika. I've definitely been meaning to play that someday. I want to play the other Quintet games first, though. Want to get a little bit of contextualization. Like SMS Quintet, no. Quintet, like the developer that did Illusion of Gaia or Soul Blazer. Yeah, that Quintet. I am reminded of a tweet I saw, though, that I think would amuse you personally, Flair. Somebody screenshotted a tweet from the Lana creator that was just like, please stop mentioning me when you talk about games that hate the player. I just put stuff in the game that I think is fun. Or stop talking about me when you think of, like, developers that hate the player, that kind of thing. And, like, I respect that he came out and said it. I don't think that dude hates anybody. It's right there in the title, Maze of Gallius. It's a maze. People keep saying it's a Metroidvania, and he's like, what? No. People can't fathom that genres can originate away from the stuff that they have preconceived notions of. Like you say, it's a Maze of Gallius. That was the origin point for that series. Alright, here's a cracked floor in the middle of nowhere. Maybe we should, see what's down here. Oh, that's ugly! I like it. I'm just gonna AoE the fuck out of this formation.
Check this out.
Brain bomb? We got brain blasted. Everybody gains a level. Also scans. Yeah, like it came out of Maze of Gallius. It didn't come out of Metroid or Castlevania. And I think a lot of very Nintendo-pilled folks are like, what, you mean you didn't get inspired by Nintendo? Well, that's illegal. Can't do that. Yeah, I like reading Kyan's takes on things, even if they're absolute fucking gonzo to me. Sometimes, like, some of Kyan's takes are just... Where in the hell did you pull that out of? Except that then she proceeds to explain where she pulled it out of, and I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. You reached deep for that one, but you know, you actually extended your arm. That's not a metaphor for anything. Fuck.
Check this out.
Anyway, her takes are nuanced and intelligent. Even if they're wrong as hell sometimes. They are backably wrong. Oh,
By the power of Althena.
Alright, I think what I'm gonna do is, clear out this bottom floor here. And then teleport out of the dungeon, heal up, and come back in. And then not fall down. Oh wait, I think you may have to fall down. Because now we're on this side. Now we are over here. You want people who hate their player base? EA Sports, it's in the game. Okay, maybe we won't teleport out. It appears the wind is blowing through the holes and making musical tones. I think calling those notes musical might be stretching it a bit. Well, it's up to us to fix that. I bet if we push these rocks in front of that holes, we'll change the tune. But which holes do we cover and which should we leave open? Well, let's stop blabbing about what might work and try something. Why don't we just push some rocks and see what happens? Let's see if we can kill every villager in the village. Oh, that didn't work. Let's roll it this way. Any change? Hey, Alex, is it me or is the music a little better? Really? Still sounds awful to me. No, it's different. I think we've almost got it right. Let's keep trying. Okay, cool. So, if we want it worse, we roll it this way. Music a little better. Okay. So what if we make it super worse? No change. Shit. Alright. What beautiful music! We fixed it, Alex! Sounds so lovely. When the music's this pretty, I bet it makes Kyle want to get all prettied up for himself. You're never gonna stop harassing me about that, are you? It's a ruse! It's trying to trap Zenobia and not get my jollies. Now, Kyle, you were kind of exotic dressed as a woman. Okay, let's just have some random... Okay. Every now and then, I want to punch the working design staff and the Ghiblies collectively. Not always. Sometimes. We're gonna fall down here. And then fall down here. And then we're back in the glow cave, which means we can take the stairs that are... Or we can just, you know, teleport out. We'll make up for the We'll make up for missing some experience later. So this is the Song of Lighten, huh? Nice! Not worth the 5 days it took me to travel here, but nice. Well done, children! The people of Lighten clamor with excitement, and I plan to join the festivities. Yeah, like, it's nice, but it's generic. Alright, this bit is better. Alex, you've done it! You've returned the Song of the Valley to us. Now the festival can begin. We will sing songs of thanks to you for your great deed. Walk north to Lighten Lake. The Blue Dragon Shrine rests beneath its placid surface. But it won't rise up unless a song is sung by two people who are deeply in love with each other. The Song of Two Lovers is the key to the Blue Dragon Shrine? How wonderful! How romantic! How wildly impractical. Well, let's go to the lake and sing. Why is Jess so excited all of a sudden? Should play Ancient Roman. I should put that on my to playlist. But, you know, I like not hurting everybody every now and then. But I haven't really played... I really want to play, like, every game Snowy Aria has ever translated. They are all impeccable poop nuggets. This looks like a fine place to croon. Remember that the two lovers have to think of each other as they're singing. Oh, Alex, my voice is awful. Why don't you ask Jessica to sing instead? Well, Jess, are we going to sing together or what? What do you mean we, Kyle? You really want to try this? Jess, are you stalling? Are you too embarrassed to sing in front of everyone?
La 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 la
No, keep going! I was getting numb! Jesus! Criminy! Like they put the two actors in a room across from each other and instructed them that if at any point they harmonized, one of them would be shot. What was that, Kyle? Did you suddenly forget you're supposed to be singing, not gargling? That was not your best effort. Hey, what do you mean? You're the one who couldn't harmonize if your life depended on it. Harmony? You call your grunts and moans harmony? More like excruciating pain. I don't think this is working, Alex. Not at all. Can't believe it didn't work. My voice was good enough for the Vile tribe, and it should be good enough for the dragon. You're really upset about this, aren't you? Why is that, Kyle? Because, Jess, the shrine is supposed to appear when two lovers sing, You know, I really just want to help Alex, that's all. That's all, huh? You sure it's not because you're worried I don't have feelings for you? Even for you, Jess, that's a ridiculous thing to say. I know Kyle feels for me the way I feel for him, but he can't express it in a song. He only seems able to express that when he's drunk. You know, we can solve that. There's a bar in town. If Jessica and Kyle can't raise the shrine, what do we do next? So, Mia, why don't we try singing together? Really, Nash? Well, alright, but my singing voice is really not very good. You're following Kyle. You're going to sound like a nightingale. Oh boy, here we go. Nash is putting his heart into it. It's just that his heart is, you know, in his fucking throat. Nash, why are you so nervous? I thought your feelings for me were pretty obvious. I'm sorry, Nash. I told you my voice was horrible. Oh no, Mia, it's all my fault. I'm just too nervous to sing. What do we do now, Alex? We're never gonna see the shrine with singing like this. If Luna were here to sing with you, Alex, the shrine would surely appear. But... Alex, I have an idea. Why don't you play your ocarina? I know Luna will hear it and feel it. Luna, listen to my song! Let's all sing with Luna. If we sing, we won't be afraid and we won't cry. Quiet! All of you, I demand it! Stop this insurrection at once! Insolent little... I almost pity them, sisters. Pity them, Royce. You should be in awe of them. Don't you feel the power of this song? Don't you feel it stirring your very soul? If this song doesn't warm your heart, Royce, it's because yours is already dead. Yes, Luna, yes! With each note you sing and each breath you take, your awakening grows closer. And on that glorious day, your voice will mark the beginning of my eternal domination. I hated talking over that. Please, Alex, don't play anymore. It reminds me too much of Luna.
Alex, look! Something's happening!
I guess the dragon was satisfied with the chorus. Or maybe some of those ladies loved each other very much. We got frogs and snakes in the architecture. You did it, Alex! Luna heard your song. I knew she would. I heard her singing, Noel, and I felt her. Must be wonderful to be so deeply in love with Alex and Luna. I only wish a certain handsome barbarian would realize I felt the same way about him. Hey Jeff, care to join the work of us, or are you gonna stay here and work on your singing? Another word out of you, and I'll be using your face to work on my left jab. The thing about Kyle and Jessica's relationship is that I always figured that Kyle is just like, oh, we're in love, okay. And he just kind of adds that fact to the background texture of the world. But Jessica needs it actively affirmed. I don't know. Like, I think Kyle knows what's going on, but has anyone seen a staircase? I'm afraid I haven't. We also haven't found any doors, and I haven't sensed any magical barriers. Alex, all that's left to check out is this pool. Do you think there's magic in the water? There's only one way to know for certain, Noel. Drink the entire thing. One gulp, no stopping. Come on. Alright, so this is a teleporter maze disguised as a water maze. Or disguised as a water temple. And look, gelatin! Everybody loves gelatin! Flame circle! That's not gonna hit everybody, but it is gonna hit a fair number of them. Okay, that's good. Oh, they're poisonous! Yay! Hey! You know? I'm having a thought. It's a thoughtful thought. I don't know if it's a good idea, but we're popping out of here for a minute. Alright, use item. We're going back to Vane. And there was a magic item shop. Which I thought sold poison resist, but it doesn't. I thought there was a place that sold poison resistance items, but I don't actually think there is. Oh well. Antidotes? No, we don't use those. Do I even have any antidotes? I guess I have a couple. I guess we can use those. Anyway, back to, Lighten. I really thought there was like a poison prevention ring, but I suppose there isn't. I mean, not that we have. I mean, we have some rings. But they're not that kind of ring. Oh well. La 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 la. Okay, we're in. Nothing here. We probably ought to be fighting battles. We probably really ought to be fighting battles for the experience. We want to get jacked. We want to be ripped. You know? We don't want to be, like, wimpy. We want to be beefy. Hefty, hefty, hefty. There we go. Huh, I thought that would... Okay, took 2 swings.
By the power of Althena.
Apparently everybody hates Kyle. Oh, and Alex. Alright. I can accept that. I was just surprised. Everybody hates Kyle. Why? Everybody agrees to tolerate Raymond.
By the power of Althena.
So, I admit this has not been a terribly high energy playthrough, but I have not been feeling terribly high energy. I am kind of thinking of taking the weekend off. Unsure if I actually will. But I don't really have anything lined up for tomorrow. Yeah, it seems like a reasonable idea. I don't do nights off very often. Mogden. I don't log off very Mogden. Best game ever. I don't know. I kind of like the sequel a little better, but it's a great
By
game.
the power of Althena.
Wow. Battles do take an eternity, though. Pros and cons? Yeah. Oh, Kyle's dead. That happened. Old person who played it when it came to PS1. Yeah. I'm the same way. I'm old too.
Check this out.
I am definitely an old person. But this is definitely a top 5. I will give it that. Come on, get back on your feet. The tower ray that, yeah, I like that. burst of healing. Alright, any chests in here? So, hello, Swamp Donkey. I have played this before. This is still a no spoiler zone, but... for the most part... I've forgotten a lot of the distinct plot okay. There are 5 portals on this floor. Let's start up here. Yeah, we're gonna get rushed down the second I walk up here. Oh, hello! Are you one of those, experience? Nope, that is Sonic the Razor Wolf. One of the last games to really go all in on cel-drawn cutscenes. That's true. I do wish that Grandia 2 had done that. I think Grandia 2 would have been better if it had gone a little harder on the cell art instead of the CG, but... the original Grandia was Game Art's first 3D game, wasn't it? I can't remember enough of their discography. What a help Dragon Quest VIII. Well, Dragon Quest VIII sure has a lot of... ooh, okay. Dragon Quest VIII has a lot of people hanging around and talking to each other. You can't really do much with cutscenes that are just people standing around talking to each other. You gotta... you might as well put them in engine. What else are you gonna do with them? Oops, Mia couldn't even get there. Mia should have been firebombing anyway. Also, these are oddly cute little creatures for water elementals. I think. Like shaggy dragon heads sticking out of the floor. The only full RPG that Game Arts did before Grandia was Lunar. That makes sense. Oh, this one dried out. Alright. Can't go that way. Here's where we came in. Let's just Thunder Thrust. Slow Brain only just pieced together these are the Grandia oh yeah.
Check this out.
Lunar 1 and 2, and then,
Athena, lend me your power!
Grandia 1 and 2. Really, really powerful run of games. Grandia 3, not really so hot. Grandia Extreme, pretty okay. More schmucks than they have. Man, Thexter. Fucking Thexter, man. I love-hate Thexter. I hate-love Thexter. It's great, but it's so... itself. I don't know how to describe it.
Check this out.
Dexter is one of those games that you have to wonder, would it exist without Macross? Gun Griffin. I remember playing Gun Griffin Blaze. I don't think I've played any of the others. Project Sylpheed is allegedly fucking fantastic, if you're into that. Alright, let's go in here. Whoops! Okay. Let's fight some more. Nope, just keep swinging. Keep swinging. And the SETA Corporation. Man, the SETA Corporation always sounds like Johnny Turbo ought to be punching them out for being fakers.
Check this out.
What else has SETA done that I might know of in the back of my brain? 8 Eyes! Oh boy!
By the power of Althena!
Straight to Kyle again. SNES Nosferatu. Okay, I can go to bat for the SNES Nosferatu. Imitating Prince of Persia at the time was kind of a bold move. How are we doing on levels? One or two more battles to the next level. Okay, we're in. And would have done better if Tetrasphere. SNESferatu. Yes. You are correct. SNESferatu. Alright, Thunder Thrust. I'm just gonna Flame Pillar. Calm Litany was the wrong pick. Wrong button entirely. Whoops. Sakurai worked with devs from Game Arts for Brawl. That makes sense to me. Is that how we got the RPG mode? That he will never do again? Alright, everybody just punch it. Yeah, Subspace Emissary does feel extremely Game Arts. And yet we did not get Alex for Brawl. Let's try the top one here. That's a random encounter. Alright. It's okay. They're all wet. They're washed up. I'm out of puns already. We'll hang them out to dry.
Check this
It's
out.
the Liquidator from Darkwing Duck. It is. That was such a good idea for a supervillain. It's like a late-night TV con man. Overexposed to his own
By the
product.
power of Althena!
You don't get that. Well, I guess you do. Like... Like Vince Slapshot. I was gonna say that Spampton is, like, the Liquidator for the current generation. The Batman Clayface episode, yeah. Although, admittedly, because I'm me, I always preferred the Batman the Animated Series Riddler episodes. Because Batman the Animated Series presented the Riddler as a disgruntled programmer who got ripped off by his bosses, and he was basically right about everything, except he took it to an extreme. And I think the best Batman villains, like, say, Poison Ivy, are the ones who are pretty much right about everything, except they take it to an unhealthy extreme. Baby doll, oh man, baby doll.
Check this out.
Tempest, you get the Clock King. Showed up in a Justice League Unlimited episode I watched the other night. I had totally forgotten that dude. The batshit way they wrote in Batman Beyond his canon. No elaboration on that one right now, please. We will talk about that at a future date. But I agree that... I agree, it was, yeah, anyway. Alright, so if we're not going that way, where are we going? I am extraordinarily lost in this water maze, by the way, which is why I'm talking about fucking Batman.
What's troubling you?
I've got everything. A huge home, a yacht, a wife, and kids. Everyone admires me. They all think that my life is great.
Because my brain is still 80s pilled, I keep wanting to end that with, like, the Ferris Bueller. They all think I'm a righteous dude. I'm gonna drop Dragon Anger just so we can finally see it in action. It'll probably one-shot this entire bank of enemies. Get mad! Good work, 10,000 meteors. I can't tell if that's a red dragon or a red chocobo. Maybe sometimes the lines are fuzzy. We're gonna use a couple, starlights. You did find a discussion about the Forbidden Forest. I know that the general way that people get through it is to wait a little while and use, yeah, that last dragon skill.
Check this out.
It's amazing the amount of stuff from my
By
childhood
the
that...
power of Althena.
holds up. It's amazing the amount of stuff from before my childhood that holds up. I'm just amazed by the amount of stuff out there in the world. And most of it's pretty good, actually. Sometimes you just gotta pay attention to things, I guess. Oh, a box. $10,000! Am I stealing the hordes from these dragons? Is that a thing I'm doing? Because that makes me feel bad all of a sudden. Ooh. Right now they're 0 for 2. I've had my body shoved into Galleon's pants. Yeah, I hate it when somebody breaks into my house and shoves me down their pants. That is all the time a thing that is happening. Sometimes you just want a random encounter to go away. And since we keep getting starlights for doing it, we can keep doing it. Another angel ring! That's another resurrection in case I die in battle. Which... okay. Maybe that's how you get through the forest. I think I said a really smart thing just there. That might be how we get through the forest. I don't think that's a bad idea at all.
Check this out.
Oh well. Anyway. Smash. Smash. I suppose as long as we're pushing through the endless blue dragon slog.
By the power of Athena.
Ask me anything. I have many opinions. What is my opinions on opinions? They're a bad idea. They're the quote that goes around from some old dead guy that's like, you are not obligated to form an opinion on anything. And I think he's right. You are, by and large, not obligated to form an opinion on anything. So yeah, opinions generally overrated. Bad idea. Well, I didn't get a recharge out of that, so... Okay, that takes us... here... What if we go over here? That is an encounter, okay! Can you believe that I thought that maybe we wouldn't be fighting enough in this dungeon?
Check this out.
I do think, though, between this and the Grandia battle system, I think I prefer the Grandia battle system. Vastly. Grandia had a battle system so good, they made a game entirely devoted to showing off how good the Grandia battle system is. That's Grandia Extreme. And the only reason I haven't played Grandia Extreme yet is that it's got Dean Cain in it. And every time I think about playing it, I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, Grandia Extreme. Oh, Dean Cain, though. Like, that's the exact thought process that goes through my head. So, like, at some point in the future, I will probably play Grandia Extreme, but it will be with the content warning. Ah, Dean Cain, though. I don't know, we could get lucky, though. Somebody could, prove him wrong. We never know. Stuff can happen. Dean Cain, Superman, and Kevin Through White Savior, the story of White Jesus. You know, it sucks when there's a guy you used to like, and he sucks. Like, my god, Sorbo, all you had to do was keep your mouth closed and keep your muscles big. Xena, Warrior Princess for the PlayStation. Flare, I'm gonna have to refund that, because it's already on there. Did you already ask that? No. Surprisingly. It's just that I love that game. Because... Have I told the story of why I love this game? I don't know if I have. A friend of mine had it because his sister was a Xena fan. And he thought the game was terrible. But me being a big Xena liker, I was like, oh my god, I gotta play this. And it turns out there's a button combination. It's listed in the manual. And it makes Xena kick people in the dick. Really hard. And then they fall over and you know, fade out. So I went through, like, the entire first level of the game just kicking people in the ding-dong with Xena, Warrior Princess. And eventually he leaned over and turned off the console and he was like, please never play this game again. That was how I learned my attitude towards penile damage is, unusual. Objectively, are there problems with Xena PlayStation 1 game? Yeah. Yeah. But also, you can kick dudes in the dick so hard they die. And I mean... yeah. Anyway, please look forward to it. I know that you can't now. I know that you can't. But please look forward to it.
Check this out.
Also, I'm thinking of... was it Futurama or The Simpsons? Xena! I didn't know you could fly! I told you, I'm not Xena, I'm Lucy Lawless.
The power of Athena.
Simpsons? Okay. I 100% accept that Lucy Lawless can fly. A jewel bracelet! What does this do? Where did this go? Okay. Rainbow band. Yes, yes it is. It's for Nash. Lets you wear pieces of you. Jesus Christ! Got Chira's tail. I'm... who? Do they want this back? Jewel brick. God! Flair, gee... get out of the fucking 2000s! Alright, yeah, I'm gonna put on the, increases agility tail. Let's save. Rather you quoted some Tori Amos. I never was a cornflake girl. I roll my chicken in cornstarch. Just gonna fucking dragon anger my way out of this. I am prepared for this dungeon to be over. I feel like it's been, like, an hour and a half. I really hope we're not gonna have to have a boss fight at the end of this. I don't remember there being a boss fight at the end of this dungeon, but I might be wrong. Dragon armlet. You put this dragon on your wrist. Beastly bracelet. Okay. I think this goes to Jessica. Now it goes to Mia. Mia's getting all the upgrades. Break some dragon herbs to make a dragon armlet. Yeah, Claire, I'm coming to your house to eat all your houseplants.
By the power of Althena.
Can we start doing joke timeouts? You do have moderator powers. I'm not saying you should use them as you see fit. But I'm also not saying that. Alright, Nash is completely out of MP. That kind of sucks.
By the power of Althena.
Flame bomb. You get flame bombed and it didn't fucking work. Okay. I mean, be gentle, but be true to yourself. The first rule of content moderation is to be yourself and have fun. I'm sorry, is that the fucking front door? No, good, okay. It's so dark in here, I can barely see my paws in front of my face. Hello, is anyone there? Wow, I guess that's a yes. The blue dragon is really pretty, Alex. I'm impressed. Yeah. Hello there. This is one laid-back dragon. Hello, adventurers. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my lair. Hey, it's Lemia Alsa. Something must be up if you've come all this way to see me. I don't mean to be rude, but I am Lemia's daughter, Mia. Really? Thundration! That was a longer nap than I thought. So then where is the goddess? I thought it was her song that woke me up. Then I remembered she wouldn't be able to do that anymore. What's that? Sorry, I'm just rambling about things you wouldn't care anything about. I've always talked way too much. Secrets were not my forte. Alicia and Letitia always joked I should be called the Blabbin' Blue Dragon. Alex, those are the names of ancient Dragon Masters. He's a little goofy, but he seems like the real deal. Alas, I have just noticed that you have the wings and the shield. What did you think about my brothers? They're a little stodgy, if you ask me. After telling you all this, I realized I haven't yet heard your name. My name is Alex, and the White Dragon has no sense of humor, I know. Don't you think it's ironic the White Dragon doesn't know how to lighten up? Anyway, just being here means you've already passed the trial. It's really ambiguous. The Red Dragon is gendered both ways. Maybe it's a personal choice. If you weren't qualified to be the Dragon Master, you couldn't have even entered the shrine. So you can't be a Dragon Master without the Blue Dragon helmet, right? Hold on a sec. Okay, I've made a path to the helmet for you. Go on, check it out, kids. Well, we have terrible news for you, Blue Dragon. It's cold in here, I know. Never was able to convince the goddess to pop for a couple hot springs. Anyway, get out of here and grab your reward, Alex. Never thought I'd meet someone who talked as much as you, Noel. Yeah, but at least I'm not that obnoxious. I like the Blue Dragon. I would. Alex, that shining light, is it the helmet? This is all Alex's big quest to become Canadian. Damn it, Flair! You did it, Alex! 3 dragons down, 1 to go! I wonder what's gonna happen when you get the last piece of equipment. Alex, that noise sounded like it came from the Blue Dragon's lair. Let's go back and see what's going on. Yep. Actually, let's put this on first. What's going on? Where's the Blue Dragon? You're too late. He's already under our control. Oh, I'm sorry. You're too late! He's already under our control! That voice. Should have expected to see you here, witch. After all, why should the Magic Emperor do his own dirty work if you're ready and willing to wallow in the mud for him? Give up now, Seisha, and we won't have to hurt you. I don't understand why you're doing such a terrible thing. No, you wouldn't understand. You have no idea what it has been like for us to survive in the frontier. And you don't know what it will take to turn the dreams of my people into reality. The frontier? The place where the Vile tribe was vanished by Althena 500 years ago? We have a right to the life Althena has denied us. What does kidnapping Luna have to do with any of this? Why couldn't you just leave her alone? I'm sorry, but it was necessary for us to capture Luna and the other singers. I give you my word she is unharmed and will stay that way if you return home. Continue to interfere with the Emperor's plans and you place her life in jeopardy. I was careless. Galleon swore allegiance to Althena along with Diana. But now that allegiance has been forsaken, and I think I understand why. Galleon was jealous of Diana and Althena all this time. How pathetic. Alex, can you hear me? Yes? Alex, I beg you to become the Dragon Master and protect the goddess from Galleon. 15 years ago, her power was... No! No. Alex, we can never forgive Galleon for what he's done. Never. No. If the dragons can't fight the Magic Emperor and the Vile Tribe, how are we supposed to? Well, that is a question for... Ooh. We got Dragon Healing. Heals everybody for 40 points. Let's get out of here. Oh, right. Yes. Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna leave you folks, because I am a little tired, throat's a little sore, kind of run down. I may or may not be here tomorrow night, may or may not be here tonight after. I'm kind of charging up for Sage, which is in a little while. I think it's next weekend. Yeah, I think it's next weekend. That's gonna be a thing. Anyway. Have a good night. Enjoy yourselves. Eat well, have a fat ass, and I will see you whenever I see you, be it tomorrow or Tuesday.